Gunfire, sirens, and an emergency response. This was all a part of an annual anti-terrorism training at Naval Station Mayport today. On your side's Nick Perot went on board one of the ships for that training.
The commander out here at Mayport says there's not so much of a concern of someone coming from the outside on base, but rather if something were to happen from somebody that's already on the base. The role-playing starts with a common everyday scenario, a crew member asking to speak to the chief on board, but in a matter of seconds, pulls his firearm, killing one on board, injuring another. In the scenario, the crew member was suffering from a mental illness.
Mental health is a big problem that we're dealing with in the Navy, and stuff like this could happen. Trying to prevent it is difficult.
Commanding Officer Leonard Cannon says this training allows crews to work on communication during a threat.
Active shooter, last seen heading to no country.
And the response as the active shooter took crew members hostage.
I want to go. Yeah, come on, man.
After a potential takedown, Navy personnel would call in local authorities.
We're doing whatever it takes to make sure that the Navy, the personnel on board our ships, and our Navy bases are well protected.
You're supposed to be able to trust your own, but if one should become an attacker, Cannon says the Navy is taking steps to be ready to defend the ship and community around it if that happens.
Trying to prevent it is difficult. That is a very hard problem that we in the Navy have not figured out yet, but we're working it.
Now, this is not the end of training out here at Mayport. Exercises will continue through Friday. For Mayport, Nick Perot, First Coast News on your side.